Good morning and welcome to the Friday, December 17th episode of Morning Coffee and Chat. Hope everybody's doing well this morning. Let me go on and get everything synced in here together real quick. And we'll get this puppy fired up. There's a little love for myself right there. Morning, Ty. Good morning, Marco. Mi amigo. Good morning, Santee. Hope everybody's doing well this morning. Going to share this out real quick. I'm going to do my best to make it all the way through this live stream. Just done my count this morning. I may have enough cigars left to make it till the end. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Then it's time to go back and count pennies again. Hola there, Santee. Hope you're doing well today, bud. It's Friday, so I know you got to be doing well. And of course, 8 days till you get to give gifts to your beautiful wife and your little fur baby boy. Yeah, just inhale shallowly. Believe me, I know. Oh gosh. And another robo. Did you have you got all your shopping done, Santee, for the wife and son? Good morning, Ty. Good to see you, bud. Sorry I didn't respond earlier when you messaged me. I was in the middle of working on something. I figured if you was up already, you'd be in here this morning. Siri gets whipped cream. That's it. Well, Siri's easy to buy for. Of course, it becomes a little bit of a nuisance when you're sitting down trying to eat your pumpkin pie and it keeps jumping up on your lap and taking all your whipped cream off of it. Man, Ty, I wish we could figure out how to make that that business we were taking care of last week to work. We could certainly use that now. Hey, JC, good morning. Hope you're doing good today. I haven't got to do any Christmas shopping yet. The wife's not got to do any Christmas shopping yet. She doesn't get paid till today, and y'all know my situation. I got $2 in my pocket. I got a little change in my pocket, going jingle and a jingle, and that's all it's doing. It's all right, bud. It's all right. I don't understand why it wouldn't work for you. If it was on the card, it should have went through. Nobody else has ever had a problem, but who knows? Who knows? Am I going to make her something? Huh? Am I going to make who something? The only thing I managed to make the wife is more annoyed. I don't. I don't even try to. I'm not the crafty type to sit down and make things. Before everything happened with the channel, we drew up each other's Christmas lists and stuff like that, and um, I was sitting there talking to her the other night, um, night before last. Told her I felt bad, that I wasn't able to do anything this year for her, or grandma, or the mother-in-law, or the daughter, anything like that. And she's like, you've helped out this year, and I said, yeah, but, when am I going to be able to again? 5 years we've been together, almost 6 years we've been together. I've never failed to sell things. I've actually considered selling the guns. It's got so bad. Um, that'd be an extra grand in my pocket to, take care of Christmas and stuff. But yeah, I'm not here to talk about that. It's kind of a blood pressure rising kind of day to day for me. Got a lot on my mind, so I'm having a hard time focusing on the live stream. So I do apologize. Oh, you're fine. You're fine, Ty. You're fine. Full moon is almost on the winter solstice. I was looking at it this morning when I got up, JC. I was looking at it this morning, and I was amazed how big and beautiful it was in the western sky. It looked so nice sitting up there. I went out and filled up the pitcher to come in here and set up the coffee pot. It was just bright as could be. Sky was crystal clear. And it's just big, beautiful, glowing white ball. It was gorgeous. I feel very fine. I feel like I may end up with a heart attack. You just need to calm down, bud. You just need to calm down. As much adversity, as much crap as you've gone through in the last 2 years, if you sit down and you sum up your worst problems, if you sit down, you sum up all the problems you have right now, they are anthills compared to some of the stuff you've dealt with for 2 years. And you've conquered them. There's no reason to get fiddle-faddled now and let your blood pressure go up, lose your concentration, stuff like that, when you kick the crap out of every adversity that's come at you. Tell us we don't want it to happen. Don't talk about it. Don't think about it. My problems actually came up to the surface last night. There used to be an old belief in the old country that things manifest, the more you talk about things, the better chance you have of manifesting those things into reality, um, good or bad. I believe the old saying goes, if you talk about it enough, it becomes real. If you don't talk about it, it's just a thought. So concentrate on the successful side of the issues. Don't don't sit and dwell on the issue. Concentrate on the successful side. Um, Kid's mom finally came out with everything, came out with the whole truth. She admitted it to the wrong person. Um, I hope that when this person told you this, that you were smart enough to record it. You do know by law, if you do know by law, if as long as one person in a two-person conversation knows they're being recorded, that's fine. Both parties don't need to know they're being recorded. So as long as you're recording, as long as you know you're recording a conversation, it's perfectly legal and admissible in court. Yep, this season is a nightmare to some and a blessing to others. Yep, that's exactly how it is. Everybody's been on me about the Wounded Minnow investigation, and I've told them, you know, this is the time of the year when so many single people are hanging out in that saloon and drinking away all their sadness and the negatives of being alone on the holidays. They offer a buffet style Christmas dinner in there for people who don't have families and stuff. I said, just give us some time. Give us some time. I'll get a hold of them right now. I know they are busy as hell. They've always been that way at this time of the year, between Thanksgiving and Christmas. Their business goes up like you wouldn't believe. So yeah, I mean, all the sad people that don't have somebody are hanging out there. I mean, that is the top of that is the top choice and bars and stuff to hang out at. And it's sad, you know, they have to drink their pain and their suffering away, but I guess everybody deals with things in their own manner. My blood pressure is up because it can still come back on me. Wow. Definitely not a good thing. You're not alone, JC. There's a lot of people like that this time of the year. No, not completely, but we can talk about it later. Oh, my vest. I love this thing. I love it. It's almost like a satin. Almost, it's a very soft satin. It's really cool. Of course, you know I got my long handles on underneath them. It's chilly this morning. We're back down. When I got up at 4 o'clock, it was 29 degrees. Got up to 30 degrees, and then dropped down to 28 degrees. And that's where we're sitting right now. So I figured I better dress for the weather today. I can't wait to start wearing that one again. It's getting to that time. Matter of fact, I might actually, when the wife goes out next week to do Christmas shopping, um, I might just dress up as Santa Claus. Go with her. Howdy, Stephen. Good to see you this morning. Foggy in Georgia. I'll tell you what, the last couple days was really foggy here. We had the cold temperatures, then all of a sudden the warm temperatures and the warm rain came in, and we woke up and it was like pea soup out there. You couldn't even see the neighbor's lights across the street. And then, of course, yesterday morning, you guys all missed out on that shits and giggles. Power just all of a sudden croaked out at 6 o'clock after having an evening before with Wi-Fi issues. Yesterday morning, we lost power for an hour. Great. Now my oldest has a sore throat and a fever. I'm really surprised, to be honest with you, that you're sending him to school anyway, as protective of a daddy as you are, with the threats right now going out. I actually seen the newscast this morning on that new TikTok challenge causing violence at your school, and or filming violent acts at your school. And California is really taking it serious right now. Bomb threats, shooting threats, all that stuff. Morning, Rusty. Good to see you. Personally, my back is really bad. It's not surprising. I don't think you've slowed down for months. You ever just take a day for yourself and lock yourself in your study and just kick back and relax, put on some music, read a book, something? Apple cider vinegar and a hot bath. You'll wind up pickled. I know we got a warning last night, the electronic warning phone call from the school that so many stupid kids partake in these challenges like this that we're even going to have officers posted at our schools. Michigan governor got involved yesterday when it came out, and they want officers at all schools. County sheriffs are being pulled off of their regular duties to go and sit at the schools in marked and unmarked cars. And I guess it's that way over most of the country right now. They want, I don't know what the deal is with these crazy kids and these challenges that they're doing, but they want to literally start Christmas break with a bang. Rusty's right. Parents out there need smacked. glad I don't have to go through that. Nice. Yep, I asked the wife this morning when we watched the news thing on the TikTok challenge. I said, "Do you want to send her?" And she's like, today's her ugly sweater day. It's her screw off day. They're not doing any lessons or anything like that. They're going to sit around and watch movies all day long. I'm not going to deny her that. Like, okay. I said, but if I catch wind that anything happens at her school and I wind up in jail tonight because I ran to the school armed, you'll understand why. They're robobots, Rusty. When they pop up with those letters like that behind their name, they're actually robobots. You click on them, they take you to different adult sites and weird stuff like that. Running those in your chat, rumors have it, running those in your chat can get your channel in trouble. Running those links to adult channels, so it's smart just to block them as quick as they come in. That's a good question, Santee. I've actually been kind of curious about how the people of Portugal celebrate Christmas. No, I said Robobot, not Robocop, Robobot. Need us a bumper sticker. I'll check into bumper stickers. I'll check in bumper stickers. I actually haven't found any place yet. When I've gone online to look for places to create merch, I've never ran across a bumper sticker yet, so I'll have to actually look for that. Sugar, sugar, sugar. Oh my God. Drunken like us. Oh, goodness gracious sakes. I'm trying to figure out what to do today. Sticker Mule makes bumper stickers. Stickermule.com. Go click on that. All right. Got that saved for later now. I gave a friend a candy tray. Grandma wanted it. I gave her apple cinnamon muffins. Be happy with what you get. Trolls. Yes, they do. Them nasty trolls. Yes, they do. Yesterday I was gifted venison. That's a nice gift. I was talking the wife into trying to find a venison roast for Christmas, and she don't know anybody. (1728) Congregation Shearith Israel of New York purchases a lot on Mill Street in Lower Manhattan to build the city's first synagogue. I wanted the heart. You know, I've never eaten venison heart. I mean, the heart's a nice chunk of meat if you cut it right. Um, it's actually really nutritious for you. But I mean, I've had beef heart, never had venison heart. It is really good. Deer stew. Mm, 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 mm. Hopefully next year things go well this year. We keep growing again. Hopefully by this time next year I'll be able to go out and do a little bit of percussion deer slaying. 1777, George Washington's army returns to Valley Forge, Pennsylvania. 1791, New York City traffic regulation creates first one-lane street. I had girls break my heart. It left a bad taste in my mouth. A bad Tate, like Larry Tate. (1798), first impeachment trial against the U.S. Senator William Blount from Tennessee begins. The troops made it because we saved their butt. George Washington tastes like troll. 1821, Kentucky abolishes debtors' prisons. Are there not prisons? Are there not poorhouses? Nope, not anymore. Many would rather die than to go places like that. Then tell them to get on with it and decrease the surplus population. I'm watching Jingle All the Way. That's a good movie. That's a good movie. 1843, Henry Cole, founder of London's V&A Museum, commissions printing of the first Christmas card. Ebenezer, huh? Yeah, I know. Arnold is hilarious in that. He was a very versatile actor when he was younger. I mean, you know, he done all the military movies, all the disgruntled vet movies, and then all of a sudden you see things like Jingle All the Way, Twins, Kindergarten Cop. 1860, Anaheim Township created in Los Angeles County. Need to come up with a title for Rusty's segment. Do history with Rusty. Rusty history. Good morning, mi amigo. Hope you're doing good this morning. Anything for Mr. History. I appreciate that, Rusty. I appreciate that. History with Red. That'd be kind of cool. History with Red. 1895 Anti-Saloon League of America formed, Washington, D.C. I'm good, amigo. I'm good. Trying to keep warm and counting down the days till Christmas. 1895, George Brenau patents a machine to make paper twine. Paper twine. $1900, new Ellis Island immigration station completed, costing $1.5 million. Well, my palm's itching. I hope that counts for something. First airplane flight. 1903, the Wright brothers make the first sustained motorized aircraft flight at 10:35 a.m. Piloted by Orville Wright at Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. Well, can you smell the bacon? I spent $10. Bacon. I miss bacon. Lots of cash. Lots of cash. I'd be happy with a little cash. I'm not greedy. I've been to Kitty Hawk. That's some place that I like to visit too, JC. I would really like to see Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. That would just be, that'd be incredible to go and see the field where they flew that plane for the first time. 1924, first U.S. diesel electric locomotive enters service, Bronx, New York. 1925, Colonel William Billy Mitchell, court-martialed for insubordination. Kill Devil Hills Beach. There too. 1927, U.S. submarine S-4 sinks after collision, killing all 34 aboard. 1935, first flight Douglas DC-3, the C-47 Skytrain Dakota airplane. I won't stop working for others, and for that happening money and a good amount. Very true. Very true indeed. God, you can tell it's cold outside. That's gone down another degree. It's down to 27 degrees now. Ouch, my knees. Oh, God. C-47 did wonders in World War II. 1936, ventriloquist Edgar Bergen and dummy Charlie McCarthy appear on TV. That's very cool. I always loved to watch old television footage of Edgar Bergen and Charlie McCarthy. I had a Charlie McCarthy dummy when I was little. Always thought it'd be cool to get into ventriloquism. Never could figure out how to talk without moving my lips. But then again, you guys know that about me. When do I ever stop moving my lips? And normally when I move them, I'm the dummy. In 1944, San Francisco M Ocean View streetcar resumes service and is extended to Market Street. 1944, U.S. Army announces end of excluding Japanese Americans from West Coast detainees released. Yes, yes, me. 1946, US V-2 rocket reaches 183 kilometers, White Sands Proving Grounds, New Mexico. It's where my dad done all of his training at. White Sands Proving Grounds. In 1947, New York struck by a blizzard resulting with 27 inches of snow. If anyone saw my DIY video, I have 5 shelves in my house now. I'm just going to have to start going through and checking out everybody's channels. I'm just going to start checking out everybody's channels. That's all there is to it. I don't get notifications for anyone anymore. I actually found one, JC, for you a couple days ago, and it was it was the relaxing video. (1953) U.S. Federal Communications Commission approves RCA's black and white compatible color TV specifications. 1954, first fully automated railroad freight yard, Gary, Indiana. And it's not changed a bit. 1957, U.S. successfully test fires Atlas intercontinental ballistic missile. So in the kitchen, baked pans and cookware. That's cool. Yeah, the one I saw, JC, was I think you had candle burning and stuff. It was just a little short um, relaxation type deal. I know it wasn't long enough because it was very relaxing. And when I started watching it, I just kind of laid back in the chair and listened and closed my eyes. 1965, largest newspaper Sunday. New York Times has 946 pages. That's a hell of a newspaper. That's like a novel. Government at its finest. 1969, U.S. Air Force closes Project Blue Book, concluding no evidence of extraterrestrial spaceships behind thousands of UFO sightings. And then here they are 50 years later, 50, 52 years later, coming out and releasing dozens of confirmations and videos and everything stating that these unidentified aerial phenomena are just simply unexplained, but are not from this world. Amazing how that stuff changes over a couple decades. 1970, U.S. performs nuclear test at Nevada test site. Gila monsters mourn. Yes, I did see that post last night for your mom, JC. I'm so sorry that all that happened, and best thing that you can do is sit down and just every time you start to feel bad, just start remembering those pleasant times when you were younger, and just hope and pray that it consoles you and takes away a little bit of the pain, at least brings a smile to your face. 1975, John Paul Stevens appointed to the U.S. Supreme Court. Three-piece suit. 1975, Lynette Fromm sentenced to life for attempt on U.S. President Ford's life. 1976, Superstation WTVS in Atlanta went national. 1979, Budweiser rocket car reaches 1,190 kilometers per hour. Record for wheeled vehicle. 1986, U.S. Congress forms Irangate Committee. 1986, American Mafia hitman Richard Kuklinski is sentenced at a roadblock, or is arrested. He probably got sentenced too. They knew he was guilty. I mean, after all, he was a hitman. They knew he was guilty. You know, it's really funny. I was doing that video last night, the premiere of the Christmas Krampus last night, and somebody made the remark that they liked it better when I read the stories and told them. And that right there is the reason that I don't, because I just seem sentenced out of the word arrested. That's why I don't sit and read stories to you guys. These things don't work as well as they used to. 1988 USS Tennessee, first sub to carry Trident II missiles commissioned. 1989, The Simpsons, created by Matt Groening, premieres on Fox as a full animated series with the episode Simpsons Roasting on an Open Fire. God, has it been that long? Hmm. 89. Wow. 33 years, 32 years. 1990, KTVN Salt Lake City, Utah begins shortwave radio transmissions. 1991, soap opera One Life to Live airs its 6,000th episode. Yep. Yeah, Marco, that's how I try to do it. That's how I try to do it. When we visited my sister and everybody last weekend for our family Thanksgiving, or 2 weekends ago, I stopped by the cemetery and I was very upset that there were no grave blankets on the graves or anything. I sat there and looked at how long some of them had been gone. And I started to get really, really depressed and didn't want to end a good weekend being sad. So I sat there and I tried to remember when they laughed, when they smiled. I remembered because my great grandmother and grandfather are buried right by my grandmother and grandfather. And I remembered my great grandmother going out with chicken feed in her hand and in that old Irish accent, chick, 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 chick. And one of them would run up to her and she'd hold her hand down. He'd start pecking the feed out of her hand. And she'd bring that other hand down like lightning and grab him right by his neck. And it was one continuous grab him, fling him, flip, and the body kept flying and the head stayed in her hand. Then she'd take that little sucker in the house and she'd pluck it and gut it and throw it in a pot. And before the day was over, you had chicken and noodles or chicken and dumplings. I remember laughing at her and she'd just turn around and grin and have that chicken head in her hand. And crazy old woman. Good morning, Terry. Good to see you this morning. Message to Barry Corbin. I thought it was funny. 1993 Northern Exposure star Barry Corbin falls off his horse. I like Barry Corbin. Then again, I loved the show Northern Exposure. That was one of my favorite shows on TV at the time. 1999 United Nations General Assembly passes Resolution 54-134, designating November 25th as the annual International Day to eliminate violence against women. Very cool. I think every day should be International Day to eliminate violence against women, but sadly, not a lot of people feel that way. 2003, Spaceship One Flight 11P, piloted by Brian Binnie, makes its first supersonic flight. 2012, NASA completes a successful mission to map the moon's gravity field. 2014, 103-year-old Gus Andreone records the 8th ace of his career on 113-yard 14th hole at the Lakes Course Palm Air, Sarasota, Florida, oldest golfer to hold a hole-in-one. 2015, Martin Shkreli. I had to lean in for that one. Martin Shkreli, CEO of Turning Pharmaceuticals, is arrested on fraud charges in New York by the FBI. 2018, CBS announces former chief executive Les Moonves will not receive his $120 million exit payout. I bet Mrs. Moonves was pissed. 2018, U.S. poacher sentenced to watch the film Bambi repeatedly during a year in prison for killing hundreds of deer in Missouri. Mama, mama. 2018 dictionary publisher Merriam-Webster word of the year is justice. It's like that because they're three things the human race has: laugh, crying, and pain. Yeah, very true. 2018 astronomers identify furthest object in the solar system as 2018 VG18, nicknamed Far Out, 120 times further from the sun than Earth. Anticorona. That's all, folks. Thank you, Rusty, for another great day in history. There's some pretty cool stuff in there again today. Oh, but then again, there's always interesting stuff in there when you check out history. Doesn't matter the country, language, or money. No, Marco, you are correct about that. Thank you, JC. I like Rusty's Today in History. He don't bore us with the unimportant things. He just throws up the cool stuff. Almost 2 o'clock in Portugal. Not too awful bad. What, 5-hour difference? So it's the same thing in same time in Portugal that it is in the UK. Very cool. All right, Rusty. Thanks for stopping by and doing Today in History. Try not to work too hard, please. Your back's hurting. That's all you need to do is hurt yourself and be flat on your back for a few days, or worse, a few weeks. Take care of yourself, brother. Oh my God, is that the sun? Is the sun coming out? The sun's coming out. The 7-foot Santa scene. Well, not many here. Close early. How are you going to be here tonight? Planning on being here tonight. I don't know what the wife is doing yet. Friends of ours just opened our only watering hole here in town, and they're talking about having local bands playing tonight. The other day, she said something about going up and supporting them because she has friends that are playing in some of the groups that are going to be performing. But she hasn't said anything about it since then. So when I talk to her here in just a little bit, I will know more, and I will post something about. I will, if I'm going to be here and I'm going to do a video tonight or a live stream, I will post. I will definitely get it posted, and get that rolling. I've not heard from Kaz for a few days. Now that you mention it. Hope she's okay over there. I know that I know they've had their first cases of the new coronavirus over there. They're talking about going through the whole lockdown thing again, but that shouldn't affect her ability to email or to log on here and stuff. I've not heard from her in a few days. Now that you mention it, that's really weird because she normally always tries to pop up, if just for a little bit. I might try to message her here after the stream too, just to make sure she's okay. Oh, Kaz was born on the same day you were, Marco? Ah, 10 years apart. That's very cool, though, that you guys share a birthday. I do as well. I hope she's doing good or doing well. Like I said, it's very weird that she doesn't pop up for multiple streams. Then again, um, with everything that was happening last year at this time and her not being able to spend Christmas with her kids and stuff, and the uncertainty of the future now, she may be making big plans for Christmas to get together with her kids. She might be going out doing a bunch of shopping and um, things like that before, with not knowing what the UK is going to do with their restrictions and stuff. So who knows? Like I said, I might even message her today here in just a little bit and find out what's going on with her. Princess Diane, I used to share a birthday. Very cool. Oh, goodness gracious. List. At least that was what I understood. Oh, very cool. So you just had a birthday, what, 19 days ago, Marco? And didn't tell us about it? Wow, that came out of nowhere. Well, happy late birthday. I hope it was a good birthday for you. Thank you for not telling us so we could all celebrate your birthday with you there, Mr. Feller. You know birthdays are special in here. You're supposed to share those things with us so we can celebrate with you. Is not a good day. Hmm. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that it wasn't a good day for you. Goodness gracious, why am I yawning all of a sudden? Oh, same, another year. But you're a year older, dude. Hey, Shane. Good to see you this morning, bud. Hope you're doing well this morning. Things are pretty well. Things are pretty well. I mean, considering, you know, just out of cigars, but I don't want to talk about it. This year wasn't well. What can we do? You're right, Marco. There's really honestly nothing you can do. I mean, you take the lumps and and move on and hope and pray that the next year's better. I mean, I have got to try to figure out why I have got to try to figure out why our chat bot isn't working. see here. More fun than carpet bombing a peasant village. Woo! Can't beat that with a stick. There's not a lot of things out there that, can beat carpet bombing a peasant village. Good morning, Fishing. Good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing well this morning. Yep, a week from today, I think it's a week from today. Let me look at this thing. The wife tells me I'm wrong. And I am wrong. It is Saturday. What do you know? She was right. All right. Well, then a week from today will be Christmas Eve. Yippee-ki-yo-ki-yay. I'm going to ride along with the wife. Next Thursday. So Christmas Eve, I'm going to ride along with her while she goes out and gets what little bit we can get. And more fun doing acid with Jimi Hendrix. Oh God, that's funny. Going to be a long day driving down to pick up son after work. That is a long day. Get up and work all day and then drive down to Florida and pick the boy up, bring him back for Christmas, I take it. Oh. Pick him up today, take him back probably right before New Year's or on New Year's Day. At least I think kids all over the country have got 2 weeks off for Christmas. Go back like the day after New Year's Day or something like that. Today's my daughter's last day until right after New Year's. All right, Marco, you have a good day, brother. Take care. If you're up tonight for tonight's stream, pop in and say hi. If not, we'll see you on Monday. But have a good weekend regardless. I gotta quit smoking these so fast. I'm gonna run out. Yeah, then it's gonna be raining all the way back. Jeez, criminy. Well, I mean, at least it's rain. Could be worse. Could be snow. Well, no, it couldn't because you're one of them smart people. You live down in that warm weather country. Have a great weekend. Sing to all you guys. You too, brother. We'll catch you later. So, yep, Christmas is 1 week and 1 day away. And I hope every one of you have got some kind of really cool plans with your kids or your parents or something. Um, Nobody should spend Christmas alone. When it snows here, they shut it down. Oh, yeah. Same thing down at my mom and dad's place, man, in Tennessee. I was just telling everybody last week um, on one of the streams when my mom was working at the school in the cafeteria here a couple years ago. The weathermen would forecast a chance of snow, and I mean, they would forecast a chance of snow, and the schools would start shutting down and sending the kids home. And what I don't understand is they've got that awesome green that green stuff they put on the roads down there that works so much better than sand or salt that we have up here. That enzyme they spray all over the road, because up here you throw sand or salt on the ice, especially when there's really bad wind chills, and it will melt it. But as soon as it melts it, it refreezes again. That enzyme that they put on the road down in Tennessee, they spray it on and it melts the ice fast, and it won't refreeze once it melts because it's got that enzyme mixed in it. I mean, it literally has to snow and everything on top of the enzyme or rain, um, and wash the road off before they'll refreeze again. And I don't understand why we don't use that stuff up here. That would eliminate so many accidents here if we used that enzyme they use down there on the roads. Um, Almost every winter, just north of here, heading towards Kalamazoo, there's some kind of a major wreck on 94. A semi will slide, a car will slide, um, a semi will pass by a car and it'll cause it to hydroplane and cause an accident. I mean, there's some kind of huge, I think it was 4 years ago, we had like a 40 car pileup out on 94 by Kalamazoo because of they had went out and they had salted early in the day and it refroze by midday, or refroze by morning rush hour, and huge pileup. And then just a couple years ago, there was like a 15 car pileup. And I think last year there was like a 15 or 20 car pileup. Thank God no lives were lost, but still, logic would dictate if the method that you're using to do a job doesn't work, you find a new method. We'll be outside in the garden soaking up that full moon energy. Do not blame you one bit. If it wasn't colder than a well digger's butt and cast iron underwear outside, I'd go outside at night and soak up some of that full moon energy. 9:21. 39 minutes left. If I find out that we are going to be live tonight again, I might do something special tonight. Don't know what yet, but I might do something special. I've been thinking about making a phone call to a certain jolly old feller in a red suit. I might try to give him a call today. See if I can work out some kind of a short interview with him, and we'll back it up with some more Christmas movie trivia. I think we can. I think we could fill in 2 hours. But if you guys will excuse me for a second, I got to run to the out. I got the hiccups now. If I'm not yawning, I'm hiccuping. I got to run to the outhouse. I'll be right back. Y'all talk real nice amongst yourselves for a second. Oh, and we're back. Who knows? Maybe I'll make that call today. We're down to one watching. We have 35 minutes left. Where are we at here? Quality is set. The parade scene. What's that, JC? The parade scene. Oh, Jingle All the Way. That is such a cute movie. I like Arnold in that. And you know, it's really funny now that you mentioned the fact that you're watching that. I might actually get my stuff done this morning that I need to do and go watch it myself. Or maybe I'll just be lazy and reach up under the edge of my monitor and push the button and flip over to regular TV and watch Jingle All the Way or Polar Express or something right here in the studio in my nice comfy chair. Who knows? Everybody must be busy this morning. We were up to 6 earlier, and we're down to 3. We're starting to climb back up now. So I'm thinking everybody's kind of busy getting things together for the holiday. Glug 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 glug. So what are you and little JC gonna do for Christmas? Hopefully you guys are gonna have a nice dinner together. And I know that boy's been good this year, so I'm sure there'll be some presents for him. Eat. What are you making? Because I know you're a fine cook. So come on, let's hear the menu. No one's made me hungry yet this morning. He has a bag of presents. Well, that's because he's a big boy and he's always good. So of course he'll get a big bag of presents. Oh, you're going to fill the stocking today. Ah, okay. Ooh, ham and eggs for breakfast. That sounds good. We always do the stockings, always do the presents, everything after Ash goes to bed on Christmas Eve. You know, granted, little JC's quite a bit older than she is, but you know, I try to keep that little bit of Christmas magic alive, keep her guessing. She's never found our hiding places yet for stocking stuffers and presents and stuff like that. So um, we do everything. We do everything after she goes to bed. Fill the stockings, do all the presents, everything. So the last couple of days before Christmas are always super busy, wrapping stuff and making it look pretty and making the um, little special name tags and pear and pomegranate, brie with warm tortillas and roasted garlic. That's a good lunch. Baked chicken. Mm, mm, mm. I don't know what we're going to do for dinner tonight. No clue. I might get out some chicken and convince the wife that we need chicken strips. She makes the best chicken strips. She's got her own recipe for the batter. Oh my goodness gracious, that's good. In between that, there is cookies and muffins. Cookies and muffins. That's what Christmas is all about. So what are you going to make for Christmas dinner, JC? Mashed taters, gravy, dressing. Sounds wonderful so far. I always wanted to have one of those logical holidays. You know, we have turkey on Thanksgiving. Why don't we eat rabbit on Easter and venison on Christmas? Asparagus. Yummy. Collard greens would be good too. I personally like asparagus more than I like collard greens, but I'll eat the tar out of some collard greens with a little ham. There you go. Sounds like a good Christmas dinner to me. I know the wife got a ham from work, and again, like on Thanksgiving, my friends Mike and Brenda will be over to join us for Christmas dinner. Um, I guess he is smoking a pork butt, and we got the ham. So chances are he'll probably throw in some mesquite or applewood to smoke that pork butt. And of course, you know, we'll do the mashed potatoes, probably do some asparagus or green bean casserole, depending on what the wife wants. That's always a coin toss with her because she loves both of them. Um, Probably do us up a couple of pies. Um, whatever we have in the freezer in there. You just never know. Who knows? Instead of mashed potatoes, I might do scallop potatoes this year, or made from scratch macaroni and cheese. I've not done that in a while. Peanut butter cookies with chocolate kisses. Now that sounds wonderful right there. Berry muffins. Apple cinnamon. There you go. Now you're starting to talk up on some of my favorite things. Apple cinnamon muffins, blueberry muffins, berry muffins. My grandma used to go out in the summertime, and she would pick um, mulberries and elderberries and stuff, and she'd get them, put them in the freezer, and around this time of the year, she'd start pulling them out, thawing them out, and making different kinds of muffins and cakes and pies and things like that. So, yep. Sugar on top, blueberry muffin. Never had a blueberry muffin with brown sugar on top of it. Um, when she would make her sweet muffins and stuff like that, she'd always sprinkle a little bit of granulated sugar on top of each one. But I've never had it with brown sugar before. Ah, I won't tell anyone. Man, that coffee's good this morning, as chilly as it is. I think I might have made it a little extra strong today. Well, sounds to me like you guys are going to be eating like royalty come Christmas Day. That's really good. That's really good. It seems like um, Thanksgiving and Christmas are the only 2 days of the year when we can eat until we feel like our belly buttons are going to pop out and not feel guilty about it. So I believe in eating it up, setting out the big spread, having an amazing dinner with each other. That looks like Lee just sent me a picture or something. I'll have to check that out when this is over with in 16 minutes. Then I'll message my sweetie pie and find out what the plans are for tonight. Yep, 9:43. Thank you, dear. Appreciate that. Quite honestly, as tired as she is when she comes home from work, I would say there's a real good chance I'll be here tonight. She don't usually like to go anywhere. Her mom got a hold of her the other day. If you'll remember, she contracted COVID from one of the other old ladies there at the community she lives in, and we didn't have any contact with her for 2 weeks. She called Steph the other day, wanted her to come over and hang out. She's like, I'm so tired. My feet hurt. My legs hurt. I just want to lay here and watch TV. But she went anyway because she hadn't seen her mom for 2 weeks. So I don't know. We'll see how much energy she has tonight. I never seen her turn down a free band though. So who knows? Oh, goodness gracious sakes. Oh. Got to keep readjusting myself. My legs hurt. This cold weather is just eating into my knees. It's a good thing I didn't grow up to be Santa Claus. There'd be a lot of disappointed little kids because I'd be flying as slow and comfortable as I could. There wouldn't be none of that warp factor 7, Mr. Blitzen. Smoke up the last one of these old crappy cigars and save the last few good ones for later. Let me go and pull that off the screen right there, since it's right in the way of my control panel. It's Still got to watching. Don't know who the second one is lurking back in the shadows. Can't tell who it is back here. But someone's hiding back here just watching. Well, whoever you are lurking back in the shadows, I hope and pray you're having a really, really good day. Hope and pray that you got a great weekend planned for yourself and a wonderful Christmas with the ones you love. But yeah, it's really kind of funny, JC, that you mentioned secret recipe a little bit ago. Um, I've actually got a couple of secrets that I only pull out for Christmas. Much like my hot cocoa, with my nutmeg and my cinnamon and sugar mix, or my peppermint. I can't just drink plain cocoa. I do peppermint sprinkles. I make myself. Um, I always mix uh, fresh peppermint and finely chopped peppermint candy into it to give it that extra little bit of sweetness, that peppermint taste. Always use Reddi-wip because it just right on top of it. Then you can sprinkle the cinnamon and the sugar and the nutmeg, or you could sprinkle the little granulated peppermint that I granulate in the food processor on it. I have a lot of fun cooking on the holidays. Hot chocolate, real cocoa, vanilla, a dash of sugar, almond milk, organic marshmallows. Oh, we still do cow's milk. She won't well really afford to pay the extra price for the almond milk and stuff like that. But yeah, we use real cocoa. Um, I had too many years of marshmallows as a small kid, so I do whipped cream now. We had one little fancy restaurant. Well, it wasn't a fancy restaurant. It was a diner um, that my dad used to go to every morning to have coffee before work. And when I hit 14 and started washing cars at the dealership, I'd always go with him. And they always put Reddi-wip on top of their hot cocoa. My God, that was good. So after that, I'm just strictly a Reddi-wip person on my hot cocoa. And then I started uh, looking for different ways to make it better. I started experimenting in the kitchen, found all these different really cool um, seasonal little things to do to it to make it more special. Um, I actually do a pumpkin spice hot cocoa. Haven't got to do it in a while, but Yeah, I've got a pumpkin spice cocoa that I make. Tastes just like pumpkin pie. A little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of allspice, a little bit of sugar, all mixed together and sprinkled on top of the whipped cream. 2 pieces of bacon left. What a quandary to be in. Have bacon left over. I miss bacon. I miss bacon. Oh, let's see here. What do we got? 7.5 minutes left. 7 minutes left. It just switched over. Still 2 people watching. Now we're up to 3. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Only got a few minutes left, but you're always welcome. Yep. Hey, Templar. Good to see you, bud. At work on a quick break. Well, at least you got your break and you was able to stop in and say good morning. Glad for that. No word on the bird dogs. Man, I hope they're okay. That's all I can say. I hope they're okay. Um, I know how much your doggies mean to you. So, how's your Friday so far, Templar? I hope it's going good for you, and I hope you don't got to work the weekend. Too bad for being at work. No, I suppose. I suppose if if you enjoy what you do and it's not too awful bad, then you don't mind being there as much. But like I said, there's a really good chance that I will be on tonight. Um, so just plan on it. Watch for me. Like I said, I will try to make tonight's stream a little more special. Off only on Wednesdays and Sundays. Well, at least you get part of the weekend off, I guess. Please, please tell me you're off for Christmas. At least you get to spend the Christmas holiday with family. Good, 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 good. I mean, Christmas only comes once a year, so it's kind of nice to be able to get it off, spend it with family, eat like a big happy hog with a full trough, and lay around all day Sunday wondering why you ate like a happy hog with a full trough. And then going out to the fridge and making leftovers. I'll talk on the phone. Most are in Georgia and Florida. Son will stop over. X always fixes a plate to bring over. Oh, that's nice. That's nice that you and your ex still get along. Thank you, JC. I appreciate that. Remember, I can use my community page for you. Oh, I know. I know. I should be getting one back here very, very soon since we're over 100 now. Sadly enough, they're always a week or two behind. So I should be getting one back here relatively soon. God only knows. But it is just about that time. So you guys have a great day. Templar, get your work day done and go home. JC, enjoy your cooking today and stuff, your stockings, all that. Whoever that third person is that's lurking in the shadows, yeah, send you something small. Well, you got the good. Yes, yes, I did. Yes, I did. I got that last night after the stream shut down. It popped up, and it will be. It will be. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Every little bit helps. Um, keeps me in cigars or um, whatever the case may be. But I'm out of here, guys. It is 10 o'clock. It is time for me to be like a fat reindeer and head out. Time for me to be like a Christmas tree and needle my way out of here. Same to you, Templar. Same to you. Always good and always try to be in peace. So you guys have a great day. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. God bless you. God love you. I do. Like I said, pretty sure I'll see you tonight. Y'all have a good day.